Welcome, children. Here it is given sine B is equal to sine Q. Now, what is sine B? Here you can see that the side opposite to angle B is AC and the hypotenuse in triangle ABC is AB. As you know, sine is opposite upon hypotenuse. Similarly, in sine Q, the side opposite to angle Q is PR, and in this triangle PRQ you can see that PQ is the hypotenuse, which will come in the denominator. As these two ratios are equal, let them be equal to a constant K. Now this is the value of the ratios. Here ultimately we have to prove that these two triangles are similar. For that we have to prove that the corresponding sides are proportionate. So which sides should be proportionate? AC will be proportionate to PR. Can you see here AC and PR is there, but they are in numerator. We have to shift PR to the denominator. So let us move PR to the denominator. And what shall we get? We will get AC upon PR. Now this is relevant to the first pair of sides which are proportionate in our similar triangle ACB and PRQ. Yet we have not proved them to be similar, but we will prove it. For that we have already prepared the first pair AC upon PR. But as you can see here, in the denominator AB is there. Shift this to the numerator. This is called cross multiplying. We have shifted PR to the denominator and we are shifting AB to the numerator. So here we are getting AB upon PQ. But you know that it is equal to K. And did you realize that AB upon PQ is the another pair which is proportionate pair of our similar triangles? Here it is AB, which is the hypotenuse, and PQ is also the hypotenuse. The second pair also is ready. Now which pair is not ready? Then it is the third pair, CB upon RQ. Once we prove that even this pair is proportionate, then by SSS similarity, these two triangles will be similar. In order to find the CB upon RQ, we have to do the working. Let us take the first pair AC upon PR is equal to K. Therefore, AC is equal to KPR. We arrived at the result AC upon PR, which were the sides of this side AC and PR are proportionate. AC is proportionate to PR. Similarly, consider the hypotenuse AB proportionate to PQ, and that is equal to K. Now we will get two results. AC is equal to KPR. This is first one. And let us talk of the second one. AB upon PQ is equal to K. Therefore, AB is equal to KPQ. Now, I already told you that we will require the proportionality of these two sides, and they should also be equal to K. Let us make here two lines and over here three lines. Now we have to prove that CB upon RQ is equal to K. For that, let us take first CB and apply the Pythagoras theorem. So CB is equal to root of AB squared. Always in Pythagoras theorem, when you are finding one side, you have to start with the hypotenuse. Here hypotenuse is AB squared minus the other side. Which side is remaining? AC squared. So this is what you will get over here. Similarly, we have to prove CB upon RQ. So in the denominator, we will be having RQ. And what will be RQ using the Pythagoras theorem in this triangle? If we want to find RQ, how shall we use Pythagoras theorem? RQ is equal to, first take the hypotenuse, PQ squared minus the other remaining side, which is over here, PR squared. This way. Now again, let us write CB upon RQ. But now we will replace AB squared. Over here AB squared, this AB squared will be replaced by KPQ. So KPQ squared will, what is the square of KPQ? It will be K squared. Don't forget to write K squared. K squared PQ squared minus, and let us replace this AC squared. Over here you can see it is AC is over here. So replace this AC squared with K squared PR squared. Can you see in the right side over here? KPR. So we are going to replace this AC with this KPR. So if AC is KPR, then AC squared will be K squared PR squared. So as you know, we had CB upon RQ root of, here what was CB? Root of AB squared minus AC squared. Similarly, RQ was square root of hypotenuse PQ squared minus PR squared. As I told you, write down this ratio. And as I told you previously, we are going to replace AB squared with K squared, because as you can see, AB is proportionate to PQ. So we'll replace AB squared with K squared PQ squared. Which is already explained in the previous slide. Similarly, you can see that here AC is that. So this AC is proportionate to PR. So we will replace this AC squared with K squared PR squared. And what about RQ? We will not replace any other sides. We'll just write whatever is given in the denominator as it is. We'll write PQ squared minus PR squared as they are. No replacement is required over here, because as you can see, the numerator and denominator are almost getting equal, which we require. So again, I told you that we are going to prove that CB upon RQ is also K. This is what is our ultimate aim. So we are going to prove, if we prove that CB upon RQ is K, then all the three sides will become proportionate, and by SSS similarity, these two triangles will become similar. So this is our purpose. So our purpose is getting fulfilled slowly, step by step. Here you can see K squared can be taken common, but because it is in the square root, it is K squared. Once it comes out of the square root, it will become K. And what will remain in the square root? PQ squared minus PR squared upon again PQ squared minus PR squared. And these will get cut, and we arrived at our purpose, which is fulfilled. We got CB upon RQ is equal to K. We already were having AC upon PR equal to these two sides. You can see single strokes over here. And the hypotenuse AC upon PR were already upon PQ, which is again the hypotenuse, were already equal to K. And now we ultimately found out that CB upon RQ is also K. We found out that CB upon RQ is also K. So all the three are getting proportionate, hence by SSS similarity. Okay, I'm going to show you in the next slide how we are going to get SSS similarity. By SSS similarity, these two triangles will become similar. Now, triangle ACB similar triangle. Don't change the correspondence. See, be very careful. A is corresponding to P. So here you have to write P. C is corresponding to R and B is corresponding to Q. And did you remember what we have to prove? Therefore, angle B is corresponding to angle Q, which are equal by theorem. If the triangles are similar, then the corresponding angles are equal. So the corresponding angle B is equal to angle Q. Hence, proved. These are the steps. So note down the steps, whichever you have to write down.